All right, so here we are. Just continuing off where we left off. We're still in Stormville Castle. Time is still that. So from here, we're going to progress Varre's questline, and this is why we activate all these graces. We're going to, we actually have to go back to the round table hold once and talk to the two fingers. We have to talk to Enya and the two fingers. Otherwise, Varre won't progress from there. Here, actually, we'll be able to talk to Roderica. And then we're just going to go to Hugh real quick. Just do this so you can get, if you need spirit summons, this will give you you know, access to spirit summons for sure. So oh, whoops. You don't have to really talk to him about this. It really doesn't matter. Go back to Roderica. I think you have to do this like 2 or 3 times. And the reason why you want to do this, you want to talk to Roderica in this, is also back at the shack she was laying in, she'll basically leave a golden seed for you. But yeah, before we go to that shack, we're gonna go talk to Enya at the round table hold. Hmm. I forgot I haven't even talked to any of these NPCs, but mostly throughout my runs, I talk to the NPCs. So Gideon is usually not standing there. So that's kind of funny for me. Yeah, just exhaust her dialogue. This really doesn't matter. All right. So from here, we're gonna go progress. Like I said, you still have the option. You can either progress his quest line, or you just fight Radahn. Um, Maybe it's quicker to fight Radahn because you actually get others. Yeah. Uh, you can pretty much pick up an extra talisman pouch. By the way, speaking of talisman pouches, we're just gonna equip. I don't really like this. It's nice early game, but it's not really good late game. We're just gonna equip the green turtle talisman. But always remember, guys, always keep your golden scarab on for extra rings. All right, there we are. So he gives you this festering bloody finger, and this is exactly why we pick up all these graces, and this is why we had to go this far into Altus Plateau. We're going to travel to the Road of Inquiry side path. Get on Torrent. Now, like I said, if you were doing a run that requires strength, in this chest there's a one of two great stars that you can pick up. You can actually pick up two great stars in this entire game, which is really nice. But I don't know if From Software patched or not, but you have to pick up the first great stars in here in that chest before defeating the NPC over there. Because if you defeat the NPC first, I'm sure. Well, I'm not sure. I don't think it matters. But yeah, you can definitely have two great stars, which is big. Like great stars are one of the best weapons in the game. They also heal you per hit. So if you're struggling with enemies, it's definitely a good one. Let's kill this guy because he's really annoying. And here we're gonna invade Magnus the Beast Claw. Oh, nice dodge. Magnus the Beast Claw is actually kind of a strong NPC. I don't really like fighting him because he's wow, that was sucky. Oh, that hurts. That was close. I almost died there. He might actually hit me here again. He's kind of an annoying NPC. I don't like the way he moves. He just really is kind of an annoying NPC. Unfortunately for us, I don't think he heals. There you go. He's dead. One more thing about this place we're in, the Bloodwraith Ruins. There's actually another good occult weapon, arcane weapon, and it's the Uh, what is it called? I used it for one of my runs. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, actually, anyway, back from here, we're gonna actually go back to Fallen Ruins of the Lake. It's what is it called? It has a after war called Dynast Finesse, and that does a lot of poise damage, and it's definitely another good weapon to use for this run. It's a somber weapon that you bring into the DLC if you need an occult weapon. Uh, Bloody Hellas. There you go. It's called Bloody Hellas. Yeah. So you're just gonna talk to Varre one more time. He's gonna give you a piece of paper, and then from here we're gonna fast travel all the way to Church of Inhibition. This is where we fought Vike, or at least his spirit that invades us. And we're just gonna go to the Maiden, dye the cloth, and we're gonna go back to Varre. So, like I said, picking up all these graces actually has a purpose. We're not just picking up the grace for the sake of picking them up. So yeah, he's gonna see you completed your trial. You're gonna offer his finger to him. I always wonder what he does here. Does he actually like peel off your nail or something? Like that's actually really painful, but I don't know how he's gonna peel off my nail with my glove on. So he gives you a bloody finger here, and then you just need to exhaust his dialogue. So you need to talk to him one more time. He'll give you the pure blood knight's medal, and he says you mustn't use it yet, but since we're all gangster, we're just gonna go to inventory, scroll down, and just use it right in front of him because who cares what he says, right? So from here, we're just gonna go up the steps. We're gonna pick up the map for Mohgwyn Palace, and we're gonna activate the grace here. So there's a lot to actually mention about Mohgwyn's Palace as location. Let's just level up. I think we can level up once or twice. Okay, cool. So let's level up this twice. So as you can see, we're getting closer and closer to our mark. But the one who's going to give us the most amount of runes is going to be Mog. So we're going to actually run up these stairs. There's nothing there. We're going to pick this up. This is Smithing Stone 7. To our left is going to be a Stone Sword Key. Oh, sorry, Newman's Rune. And then to our right, we're going to have a Stone Sword Key. There's also really there's so like I said, there's a lot of things to mention about Mogwin's Palace. There's a lot of good items to pick up. There's also a quest line you might want to do if your build involves bleed. So definitely you don't want to miss out on that item because you can miss out on it by ruining a quest line. So we're just gonna go through these doors. The enemies here are very powerful, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna ignore them. These sanguine blood nobles are just very powerful, so we're just gonna ignore all of them. Here we have a Lord's Rune. We're gonna have a Ghost Glovewort, great Ghost Glovewort. And then if you go straight from here, we're gonna have 3 Smithing Stone 8s to pick up. But you want to time this well because another Sanguine Noble is gonna spawn behind you. You really want to just dodge all this. They hit pretty hard, and you don't want to fight them because you're going to lose most likely, especially if there's 2 of them. And then to your right, as you go up here, there's a Glovewort 9. We're just gonna keep running, keep running, keep running, and get this grace. These enemies might follow you, but you just need to get to the grace. If they kill you, they kill you. Like that's just how it is. But they normally should turn around once they come out here and despawn. Guess not. Okay, interesting. That's okay. So here's another important thing about Mohgwyn's Palace. There used to be a glitch where you can actually jump off the ledge, off the map, and actually defeat Mohg that way. That's been patched out ever since the DLC dropped. So there you have to fight Mohg legitimate now. Um, but yeah, we were talking about getting our weapon to a +10, and now that we have that grace, this one's gonna be tricky. You're most likely going to die here, but your goal is simply to do one of like three things. You want to open this chest, grab this. There's our somber ancient dragonstone. You're gonna jump to the right or left. This is just a 13 rune. And then we're gonna jump down this ledge, go onto this rock here, and pick up this. This is another golden seed. All right, we're gonna jump down. There's really no way to. I can't activate my map because the enemies are still engaged on me. But I think as we go in here, we should be able to activate it. They should de-aggro, and I should be able to use it. But there we are. So from here, instead of fighting Mohgwyn now, of course, we're still not ready to fight him. Let's just go back to the Dynast Mausoleum entrance. Jump down here. Right on Torrent. From here, you'll have a Glovewort 8 right in front of you. Oh, that's a 9 as well. These items don't really matter. There's a Nascent Butterfly. There's a, and you might die here as well. If these guys hit you, you're most likely gonna die. Skip all these items. Right here on this should be a Somber 7. Sorry, it's not Somber. Smithing 7 and a Golden Roof 12. And all these pillars you see, you want to go around these pillars and pick up all their items because there's actually a lot of good items to pick up here. But yes, if you stick to the left of this area, you'll see two items here. There's a Smithing Stone 6 here, room 13, and a Smithing Stone 6. That's one. You're going to come back out. Like I said, just go around this area, pick up everything you need to pick up, but make sure you don't die. Because if you die, you have to spawn all the way back. Pick up the Heroes Rune 3. Pick this up. Around this one, there should be another rune, a Lord's Rune or something like that. There's our Smithing 8. A Hero's Rune 4. We're going to go back the way we came. Let's actually just pick up this item on the way. I don't remember what this is. It's a Glovewort 8. There you go. This is our Swarm of Flies, Incantation. And then this Scarab gives us an Ash of War called Blood Tax, which is a pretty good Ash of War, but we don't really need it, but we're just going to collect it. Okay. Yeah. And this right here is a Somber 9. But like I said, our weapon is already +9, so it really doesn't matter. So like I said, Mohgwyn's Palace you're definitely under level for Mohgwyn's Palace. You're gonna die once, twice, maybe three, maybe four more times. But the goal here is to just pick up all the items and defeat the NPCs here. Because the NPCs will give you a set called the War Surgeon set. The mask, the white mask, actually gives you plus 10%. I think it's 10% damage once a bleed in the area occurs. It goes it pairs well with the Lord of Blood's exaltation. So any build that you have bleed and you don't care about looking good, because the white mask is pretty ugly, you definitely want to pick it up. Blood Rose. We have then we have another 6 here. Oh, and a little recommendation: any enemies here, any Albanoric that you see that has golden rune eyes, their eyes are golden instead of black, you definitely want to um, take them out. They give you like 11,000 runes. So right here we have the bird farm. Most people are familiar with the bird farm. You shoot the bird with the arrow as he goes through this tiny ass like window here. He falls off the cliff. You get a bunch of runes. But we're just actually gonna skip these guys. And like I said, we are quite underleveled for this area, and we might die a few times here. We're going to be invaded by NPCs, basically war surgeon NPCs. So but we don't have to worry too much about that. But yes, if you have to go through here and get invaded by them, and if you progress Varre's quest line where you invade Varre, somewhere around here, or you defeat Mog, these guys will no longer spawn, and you will no longer be able to get the items. So you need to defeat these guys. There's a specific one that you have to defeat. It's not these guys. It's not this one. It's one of them in the back. So you don't have to defeat all three of them, but you definitely have to defeat this guy because he just basically invades you, and you want to get him out of the way as much as possible. So the reason why I say you're probably gonna die here a lot is you're just gonna go around picking everything up, but these birds hit hard and they're probably gonna kill you. There's a smithing stone 6 here, right here. So we're just gonna skip him. We're gonna hug the right side of the wall. That item is not really important, so I'm not gonna pick it up. I don't remember what it is, but it's not important. And then if you hug to the right, here's one of the best defense items in the game, Halig Tree Talisman 2. It gives you defense against uh holy damage. It gives you holy resistance. If you hug the wall to the right, you will be invaded again. Right about here, between this crevice here. There we are. And I think this is the guy who drops the set for you. So this is kind of the one you want to defeat. So just defeat him. These guys are very easy. Their moves are very telegraphed and they really don't dodge as much, so it's pretty nice. There you go. Oh, the bird noticed me. Okay. That's fine. There you are. So you see this white mask that we got on the side of the screen. This is the item that increases blood loss. Increases your damage when a blood loss occurs in the vicinity. I'm just gonna pick this up. It's a nomadic war cookbook. And then since the bird is aggroed onto me, we're just gonna pick this up. This is another rune, I think. What's rock grease? So we're just gonna quickly try. Ouch. Okay. If you go more to near that tree, you're gonna get invaded again. Um, we don't want to be invaded. I'm tired of being invaded, so we're just gonna leave here. They should be de-aggroed off of me soon. Not too certain, but most likely if I hug this wall, every enemy should be de-aggroed. There you go. So technically we're done here for now. We don't have to do anything else except defeat Mog. We've picked up all the items we need. We're just gonna go back to EG one more time and upgrade our weapon to a +10. And this pretty much concludes Vari's questline. So now you can kill off Vari or you can defeat Mohgwyn. It really doesn't matter. And there we are. We have a +10 weapon. Radahnn's Fang +10. If we two-hand it, we're able to use it. We have 588 damage right here, and that's quite a lot. So, the next what we're gonna do is probably defeat Radahn. Remember what I said in our past videos? If you enter the Altus Plateau, the Radahn Festival automatically activates, and you don't really want to do that. But uh, so here's the Radahn Festival. We're gonna talk to Blide here. It really doesn't matter. Anything you talk to don't matter. This is another gesture you can miss if you're into gestures. It's if you don't talk to her and you've beat Radahn, you can't get that gesture. It's a polite vow, but it really doesn't matter. All right, we're just gonna go up. We're going to talk to Jaren. Skip this cutscene. So now, if you remember, this this area was a boss fight, um, but we haven't fought those bosses um, because the Radahn Festival is active. There is a somber 5 here over there, but we don't, like I said, we don't need it. Our weapon's a +10 already. You want to go through this church, and here is another smithing stone 6. So before we fight Radahn, as we're going down the elevator, I am going to show you what upgrades material. So we have enough ones, twos, threes. We don't have enough fours, and we are missing a little bit of fives. We have enough sixes, so we don't need any more sixes, and we need 7 more smithing stone 7s and 7 more 8s. Of course, like I said, you're not going to get a max level smithing stone weapon for the DLC with this run. The best you'll get up to is 23. Yeah. So before we fight Radahn, let's actually do a few things to mention before you fight Radahn. If you time this correctly, you can avoid his whole beginning bow phase where he's shooting you with the bow and it just chips away all your HP and causes damage. You want to make sure you have Torrent ready for the go. And then once you enter this location here, you want to immediately turn around, activate Torrent, and you want to spam the sprint button and get out of range. There. Now you see that glow in the background disappeared. He is no longer aggroed onto me. And once I enter back in his range, he's just going to be firing off in the distance. That's a first. That does not happen usually. Interesting. I learned something new. I think they patched that. Normally, you can actually avoid a fight that completely with him. But we're not going to use any NPCs for this because we're pretty much high level. We should be able to beat him with no problem at all. So here's the fight. Okay, I can't see because of the arrows. Thanks a lot. Just get under him. Do your spin to win with the Bloodhound's Fang. I think they buffed Radahn actually recently. I feel like they buffed him a little bit. Oh, they did buff him. Wow, he's strong. It's fine. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna die a few times. I learned a very important rule about summoning NPCs in battle. If you summon an NPC outside a boss door, it increases their HP. If you summon the NPC inside the boss arena, it's actually okay. However, if you rewind the video, I think From Software patched this. If you rewind the video and you look outside where you were standing in front of the castle next to Jaren, there's actually the door becomes yellow, which means this entire area of the map, including partially of Red Main Castle, becomes a boss arena. So any NPC you spawn in here technically become is will not increase his HP and poise. And I forgot to do that thing, but it's okay. Let's see if it still works. I might take the first hit because I'm already late. That's fine. There, we're out of range now. Let's see if they patch this. So if you go back in range, oh, there you go. So yeah, see, if you can see, he's firing off in the distance. I don't know why it didn't work the first time, but now it's totally fine. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to spawn that guy. Spin once. Just do that. Spin twice. Oh, okay, I missed. That's fine. Spin again. And I think if I spin one more time, it should poise break. Maybe not. Maybe one more. Huh, interesting. One more? Okay. Well, I don't know. I actually summoned Akina. Maybe he'll help me out. I don't know. I don't really care. Where is he coming from? I don't see him. There you are. So, yeah. So yeah, the Bloodhound's Fang is one of the most broken weapons in the game. Notice how I've already chunked off most of his HP, and then one more hit, he's dead. And then quickly eat your golden pickle foul foot. And we should get like 100,000 wins for this. 109. Awesome. There you go. So that's another 109,000 runes. and that's with golden pickled fowl-foot and the golden scarab. All right. From here, oh, there's my runes. Thank you. Just talk to Blide. That progresses his quest line, but it doesn't do much here. You're not missing out on anything here. Um, just time, like I said, Alexander's quest line is very confusing. Sometimes he's somewhere, sometimes he pops up somewhere else. I have no clue. I I don't know how or like what triggers where he goes. But yes, we're just gonna grab this grace. Now, what I'm about to do, guys, is very, very optional. There there is a catacomb in this arena, and it's very, very far away. I don't want to come back here later just to run across the map again and pick it up. So what I'm doing here is completely optional. If you want to do it, do it. If you want to just save time, you don't have to do it. But I'm just gonna run across the map, activate the grace, and just run back out because I don't like traveling on this barren open land for no reason. Maybe let's just open these doors and go in, level up, come back out. We're out of here. I recently saw a video on YouTube where someone said that this is the best AFK rune farm, and I was like, no, it's not. It takes forever for them to actually fight each other. So as you can see now, we are now up to 12 flasks. If you do the run correctly, you can technically go up to 13 flasks. I don't really think it matters. But you know, if you really, really want 13 flasks, you can go around a little bit more and pick up a few more stuff and defeat a few more things. So now we have this. How many levels can we get out of this? So we get 5 levels out of this. So we're basically gonna level up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. That's 5 levels. And we're almost to 6 levels. So we're just gonna run back out here. Now that Radahn is defeated, um, pretty much all we have to do. I'm gonna go back to the round table hold once. We're gonna pick up our third talisman slot. Hey Gideon. Good. So that being said, we have our third talisman pouch for this. I don't think I have anything worth using. Uh, we could just equip this for the sake of it, I guess. It's not really good once you have like plus 35 vigor, because 15% of your HP is quite a lot. But yeah, we're just gonna use that. And then from here, we pretty much have 2 great runes. We are ready to go all the way back to the Hermit Merchant's shack right here. And we are going to take on the Draconic Tree Sentinel, which will give us access to Lanedale Capital. Now, you might be asking, why do you need to go to Lanedale Capital? Does it really matter? Actually, it does. There's something very important that we need to do there. So we need to get Mohg's Shackle, which will make the fight with Mohg very easily. It's basically uh it's already scripted. So you can defeat Mohg by using Mohg's Shackle twice, and you can defeat him before he even gets the Nihil out off. So and I will mention that later more into detail before we fight him. But credits to a another YouTuber who discovered that there's an easier way to cheese Mohg just by fighting him. But yeah, we want to come to this minor Erd tree, and we're gonna pick up one of my favorite things ever. It's called the Quigley Cracked Tear. It might not be the most useful, wondrous physique item to pick up, but it definitely is. It's very good for the DLC because a lot of the bosses are difficult. A lot of the enemies hit hard. You you will die in the DLC. Is just to say it that way. You're going to die in the DLC quite often, and you definitely being able to keep your runes, especially if you have like 150,000 runes and your next level is like 200,000 and you die and you lose your runes, it's just gonna suck. So before we fight this guy, we're gonna mention a few tricks here. You don't need your summon. We need anything here. You want to crouch, get into this bush in front of him, and you want to run along the right side of this. If he notices you, all you have to do is go into the bush and just chill there. There you go. So he noticed me, right? So I'm just gonna stay in this bush. He's gonna eventually turn back to his original position. We're gonna sneak behind him. And remember, we have a +10 Bloodhound's Fang. So to begin this fight, if you know the cliff cheese with the kukri that Gino Machino, credits to him for that finding that out. I don't know if he found that or not, but he always does that in his runs to do the no-hit runs. Do that. But if you don't know how to do it, this is the best way to fight him. So the combo goes, we're gonna do first a heavy attack. He's gonna notice us. Do a Q once, we missed. Do a Q again because we missed. Press F for heavy attack, that staggers him. Charge up in heavy attack, hit him again. Another Q, he's gonna miss. Okay, this is going a lot. This should stagger him. One more Q, there you go. We're out of his range. Another Q. Dodge and flame, another Q. Dodge that. Dodge that. Drink a blue because I'm low level. Dodge this. Oh, I did not dodge it. Drink a flask, it's fine. The fight is over pretty much. He does that once, he's pretty much okay, maybe not. One Q should kill you, not. Press F once, and he's done. Eat your pickled foulfoot. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I made a mistake in the run, actually. So, we need one more golden pickle foulfoot. And the reason why is the boss that we actually want to use it on. So we only have one more left, and we want to use this for Mohg, but we actually need one more. And the reason why is as we're going through Lanedale, there's going to be a few things we need to pick up. Um, Obviously for the DLC, we want to pick up a fourth talisman pouch. In order to do that, we have to defeat Goldifroy. Or not Goldifroy, I'm sorry. Um, Golden Godfrey. And that's another boss that you want to use a golden pickle foulfoot on because he will give you about 140,000 runes, which is definitely a lot of runes. So yes, let me try to think on the spot and see if I can find another golden pickle foulfoot. Oh, I remember now. All right, that makes perfect sense. So we have to clear out. Remember in the very beginning of the video, I said if you don't have enough fours, we're going to have to clear out another area, and that is Guile Tunnel. Guile Tunnel actually has one more golden pickle foulfoot, which is perfect for this run, and all the smithing stone fours. So let's pick this up. Lanedale has a lot of things to do in. It might not seem like a lot, but we actually have a lot of things to do here. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna level up my character. Oh, Melina comes here. I forgot. I completely forgot Melina actually appears here. I wasn't supposed to rest here, but that's okay. Bye. Let's actually level some endurance. I want to have at least 20 endurance because I just noticed in that last fight with the what's his name? The Draconic Tree Sentinel that it kind of went very unsmooth. What time are we at? 28 minutes. Okay. Um, let's actually go and clear out some of those caves. So yes, I completely forgot that we haven't cleared out any of these caves yet. So let's go back to the Kalim ruins. We're gonna clear out 2 dungeons before we end this video, and then we're gonna go through Lando Capital in the next one. So yeah, like I said, you're gonna have to sacrifice some catacombs. Sorry, not catacombs. Some mines, just so you can get enough upgrade materials for your smithing stone weapon. So yes, we're gonna run through here. The bird's gonna drop on top of me. So we're fine. So yeah, you want to cut southwest from here. You're gonna go past these 2 guards, and we should end up at Guile Tunnel. Remember, in Guile Tunnel, like I said, we don't have to defeat anyone. We just have to get through it. We don't even have to defeat the final boss here. He's technically optional in this thing. So we should have a Smith Somber 2 here, but we're not here for that. We're here for all the smithing 4s. And we should have enough here. And then we'll go through Celia Crystal Tunnel, defeat the boss there, and he will give us enough 7s and 5s. So like I said, we're just gonna go through here. There's 1. How many do we need? So we need 6 more. There's 1. All right, 6, 7, 8. Ouch. 9, 10. And then here is our golden pickle foul foot, which we need. I might actually die here. They keep hitting me. That hurts, guys. I don't know why you keep hitting me. How many are we at? 10. So we need 2 more, and that's perfect. There you go. That's what I forgot in this run. There you go. That's 11. Technically, we'll have 13, I think. And that is 12. Oh my goodness. And this is our 13th one. So we have an extra one, that's fine. It really doesn't matter. Pick up this grace. We're just gonna run out the rear entrance so we can just get away from these guys aggroing us. There you go. That's Guile Tunnel. So, quick review. We can go 1 to 3, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, and 9 to 12. 3 more stones here of 5, and we're good to go. Which actually, if you clear this out, it should give us another 8 stones. So, I mean, we're well above the requirement for sure. We're also going to defeat the boss here because he will give us the smithing stone 7s. That's exactly what we need for our weapon. So yes, quickly go through this tunnel. Be careful of all the Kindred of Rot. They're really annoying. I hate Kindred of Rot. Oh my goodness. Can you stop? Stop it. There you go. Oh my goodness. So technically, okay, you know what? No, I'm just gonna kill you. You're annoying. Very, very annoying. Oh, golden eyes. Let's just remove this guy. That's 1,300 runes. See, I told you we're not going to kill any mobs, but I mean, any opportunity I see that they have golden eyes, I'm probably going to remove them. It just helps out in the run total. Jump through here, jump over. So let's see how many we have right now. So we already have 13, so that's well over what we need. That's 14. 15, 16. Like I said, we're well over what we need. And that chest is an act of war called Rock Chatter. We don't need that. Uh, kick this ladder. That's a Somber 4. Go through here. There's a talisman here. Flux Canvas talisman. Oh, Faith, sorry, Faith Canvas. Oh my goodness, you guys are annoying. Oh my goodness, dude. That's fine. Just ignore all these guys. They really don't matter. I'm just hoping I have enough flasks to survive this boss because I don't want to die to him. But yes, so now we're gonna go fight the Falling Beast Star, or at least the boss for the cave version. Really, dude? Why are you so annoying? All right, so quickly run up to him. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do a Q. I missed. Dodge that. Roll. Okay, I guess not. So you can see we're quite powerful already. We don't have to really worry about anything too much. I never know how to dodge that one, but that's okay. That's fine. There you go. He's done. And notice how he gave us 5 smithing stone 7s. So now we can get our weapon all the way to plus 18. 2 more stones here, and we have a weapon to 21. So we're gonna go all the way back to Lanedale Capital. I should have just went up to the East Capital Rampart. I'm gonna end the video here, and then we will continue off of Lanedale Capital. And there's, like I said, there's a lot of things to pick up here. So, but we don't worry, we will not defeat Morgott, which will progress us a little too far. That's pretty much late game. But Morgott is the mid game to late game. So we don't need to defeat him for this run. So that'll save you time. But yes, we are currently at 3 hours and 35 minutes. So let's end the video here and we'll continue off next time.